And once I started hearing some of that talk in my head, I'm like, shut the YouTube off. I'm doing good? Am I doing good? I'm gonna sound like Tyler, the Creator right now, but I hate wasted potential. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Just Start with KayGotMemes. I'm your host, KayGotMemes, and on today's episode, I'll be interviewing myself. I know this has been long awaited by some. A lot of people had a lot of questions, and I feel like the best way for people to understand the show is also to understand me and where I come from. And also, for the emphasis on where I come from, I'm filming this right now in my room right now. So, yeah, this is not a set. This is my bedroom. And this is where, if you've seen any of my YouTube videos, a lot of them are in here, in these tiny little four walls. I mean, when you're just so enclosed in space, all you can do is come up with ideas. And I guess you guys want to know how I come up with them and what I use to come up with them. I have a few questions from everybody. So I went around, I asked in a couple group chats, I asked a couple DMs, I just had a little feelers, I asked people that I met, people that were on the episodes. Basically, what questions that I should answer and I could answer. And I'm going to answer some of the typical just to start questions along with some of these questions that you guys asked. So, let's get into it. I am 23, an Aquarius. I'm from Brooklyn. Both my parents are Guyanese, so I'm young, black, and Caribbean. So, like, it's a lot of these things that'll make sure, like, it fortifies my mentality to always want to do something. I can't sit still. It's just not in me. It's not, I don't know, maybe it's ADHD. Maybe it's undiagnosed ADHD, but it's not in me to sit still and just wait for things to come to me or try to, or like all of that. So I'm a go-getter. I try to get things. I try to, like, if I want something, I'm going to try to make sure I explore every avenue to do that thing. That's really, that's where every single idea from mine is born. Being from New York, you realize everyone has something going on for them. Because there's, like, it's just so many opportunities in so many different lanes. You see everything, like, from everyone, from every perspective. And that's where Just to Start comes from, is that I've seen a lot of people start things and then they feel like it's not going to work. But, like, I've seen a lot of people with a lot of potential, and I hate, and I'm going to sound like Tyler, the Creator right now, but I hate wasted potential. That shit really gets to, like, I don't know. It's just like, I'm like, yo, you could do this, you could do that. I feel like I was giving out all that advice, and then I started looking into myself, thinking, because from so long, I think maybe almost a year ago, I wanted to interview Rocky. So Rocky is the first episode to Just Start on purpose, because it was kind of a pilot thing. We have been working together. I mean, we went to middle school together, so essentially we've been working together for a while, but like in this creative sense, we've been working together for maybe 3-ish years. We've been working together for a while. Once he started making more beats and stuff, I've always been doing content creation, but we'll get to that in a minute. I've been there since the beginning of this process of wanting to become a producer, wanting to make beats, wanting to reach out to artists, and we're both kind of in the behind the scenes sense, where I always had a camera to shoot something for someone, and then he could make a beat for someone. So we had an idea that I don't necessarily if I want to say what we wanted to do, but we had a project that we wanted to work on together, and long story short, we had a project that we wanted to work on together that would basically bring artists to us. That may or may not still be coming out, may or may not still be on the works. Like, since that time that we were working together, I could see how much he wanted the beat stuff. Like, when I see someone continuously working on something, that drives me too. That drives me because that's passion. That's you want something, so you're gonna try and try and try no matter what. And I love that energy. I grow off that energy. I feed off it. Like, I always wanted to pick his brain, so it just felt only right for like the things that I wanted to ask him. It felt too formal for for friendly conversations, but also I feel like more people should know the answers to these questions. I'm like, yo, I see your potential. Everybody else should be able to see that. So I always wanted to interview him. Then I started shooting music videos for Zakari, and then I started thinking the same thing. It was like the same process. I'm like, yo, we got to get you in front of a camera, basically. That's really what it was for the longest. Like, I want people to see y'all potential. I genuinely believe in y'all potential. And it really got to a point where I'm like, I'm done waiting for people to come to me for idea. I'm like to come to me waiting for this, waiting for that. So that's where Just Start comes from. Honestly, it was just time to just start. It was just time to put the pen to the paper. Actually, forget the pen and the paper. It's time to get things moving. Just to Start was created because I love seeing other people grow, and I love picking people's brains about their creative process because it's so magnetic. I'm just super attracted to it. So that's really what it is. I don't know how to explain it. Like, where does my content creation, my love for content creation come from? The simple answer would be content creation. Like other content creators. When I grew up, I was, like most of us, on YouTube. I watched a lot of the Sidemen, a lot of this channel called, I watched a lot of Awesomeness TV. If y'all know, y'all know. I watched a lot of Clever News. Though they did kind of like fashion videos, interview stuff. They like, I don't know. There was a producer on the show. This is going to be really niche, and I don't want to talk about it too long, but I just vibed with her energy, and she was the editor too. So I felt like that was something I could achieve. So that's like, I just wanted to keep trying different forms of content creation until I came to like officially understanding camera parts, cameras, lenses, lighting, etc. Y'all let me know. I'm doing good? Am I doing good? Are we growing? If there's one thing I want to say about my content creation is that everything is going to be different or slightly different because I'm learning. It's just going to look different because I'm learning. So while you watch through this whole journey, everything's going to improve. Nothing's going to stay the same. My favorite thing about content creation, well, I guess it would be learning, like I said already. just quickly talk about that again. I've always loved learning in school. I was always a good student. I was a good kid, y'all. I was never on no. Sometimes I gave a little trouble, you know. I'm a yapper, so most of the time I just love learning. I don't know what it is about my brain, but information, I like it. I love it. So that's one of my favorite things about content creation is learning. Was there ever any doubt? Is there ever any doubt? Yes. I am an anxious little bean. You know the little jumping beans? That's me. When I ask people that question, I genuinely, it's because I always doubt, like, bro, oh my gosh, I don't like pointing out little things, and it's not even little things. There's always technical difficulties because I do this by myself. I can't afford to pay nobody. And the people that do help, you know who you are. They don't really understand it either. So, like, when technical difficulties happen, I'm like, okay, let me try my best to work through to salvage it. So that's another way that it just builds doubt. Like, damn, I can't get this right. I've been doing so long, I can't get this right. I can't get that right. That sucks. I wouldn't say there's ever been enough doubt for me to like want to do something else, because I've always wanted to do something regarding entertainment. Literally, when did Otis by Jay-Z and Kanye, whenever that song came out, because when I was however that many years old, I'm 23, so y'all do the math. However that many years old, there was like a barbecue, a big community barbecue, and sometimes they would just, you know, like they just let the kids do whatever they want. They gave me a microphone, and me and my friend, they was like, yo, y'all, all y'all friends, y'all could perform or whatever, y'all could do whatever y'all want. Y'all just, you know, let us know, da da da. So maybe they gave us like a couple days notice. I printed out the lyrics to Otis. I gave one sheet to my friend, but yeah, I printed out the sheet and I studied the lyrics line by line. I know Otis line by line right now. I do it right now, but we don't got time for that. I was supposed to be Jay-Z and my friend was supposed to be Kanye. It gets to the day of the barbecue. We get in the grass, everybody play the music, give us some microphones, and we ready to perform. I'm going. I invented swag. Copping bottles. It come over the Kanye part. My friend, he ain't doing nothing. He is stuck. He didn't study the test. I studied the test. Best believe I jumped in and continued the whole song. And really, like, it's just little moments like that. When I don't know, like, sometime point in middle school, I decided to start actually rapping and writing my own stuff. And I wanted to do that. I was in yearbook and I picked up cameras and I learned the video editing and all this stuff. Like, I just keep pursuing things in entertainment. So it's really never been, yo, you want to go be an electrician? It's never been like, you don't want to go like be a psychologist. I've never not wanted to be an entertainer of some form. There's doubt, but it's never been nothing, you know, along those lines. Something that's been most impactful that somebody said to me, that I heard. Why worship legends? He has a song, Star Walking. Lil Nas X, he's back there. He said, don't ever take advice from somebody that didn't try, and why worship legends when you know that you could join them. And when I catch myself consuming too much content, knowing I didn't put out enough content, that shit just, I'm like, ugh. Like I don't know how to describe it, but I just feel wrong. Like, I'm like, because you get to a point where you start looking at people's stuff and you're like, you start wanting what they have, but you're not doing for yourself. You're not doing anything for yourself to help you grow. So once I start like, oh, I'm watching mad these people YouTube video, I'm like, yo, I want to make something like that. And once I start hearing some of that talk in my head, I'm like, shut the YouTube off. Let's get these cameras rolling. Let's get it figured out. Because that's the type of stuff that makes me go. It makes me go. How you want something, but you're not ready to go get it. Lock in. Okay, now let me answer some of these Just to Start questions. Just to Start is FREE, super duper free. This Just to Start platform is specifically for people who haven't had their story told yet and they want to get their name out there. And I'm all here for y'all, because I am y'all. We are one. What's my setup? I have 2 cameras, 2 lights usually. But right now I'm in a very small room, so it's just 1 light. Usually have 2 lights here. Boom, 2 cameras. I got 1 camera here, another camera here. Camera A catches everybody. Camera B, just for the interview. Camera A is A6400, and that is with the kit lens on it. And camera B is a Lumix G7, also with the kit lens. When I'm shooting photography, I use a 50mm, or I use my wide angle, my fisheye lens. Content-wise, sometimes I mainly shoot on my phone. This mic is a newer mic, a CM28. You can plug it into your phone, and then I just plug it into my phone and I record through voice memo. So that is what this microphone is. The lights are also, I think, newer. If you want me to get into more details about that, DM me. I will give y'all all the information. I'm not one to gatekeep. I don't care. A piece of advice for myself in the future, girl, just keep going. I think there's a lot of things that are gonna make you feel like you shouldn't anymore. And I think it is going to be, you made it this far. I keep doing it. If I keep doing it, why would I stop? That's my thing. So why would you stop? Just keep going. Advice for younger people, same thing. It is literally just, everything is a journey. When you stop, the only time you should stop is when you're, so you could take breaks, you could rest, you could relax, you could come back, refresh your brain. But just keep going. There ain't no reason to stop. And I think that's actually, weirdly enough, the end of my episode. Just to Start, I think from now on won't have the intro of me explaining Just to Start. I think we got to an okay point to where this video won't have that in the beginning, and that's why. A little cold open and then here we go, intro. Thank you guys so much for supporting this. I've always wanted to do it myself. I'm KayGotMemes, and this is Just a Start. This is just a start for me. This is just a start for you. This is just the start of the journey. So keep watching. And fucking like and subscribe so we can have some goddamn engagement so more people can see it. Thank you.